Look at that Konami logo. It looked mostly correct. Thanks, N64. Hey, Bob.
Hey, Dan.
Hey.
Hey.
Hey, Hail Xeon.
Breaking kayfabe already, I see.
Nah, it's cool. I censored it.
So-
I'll never know.
So guys, low res or high res?
Well, do we want it to chug like bullshit or be playable?
Yeah.
We did the chug mode on our last live stream, and it was
Okay.
intense to deal with.
Yeah,
so
no,
maybe we
it's-
go low resolution with N64. Look at these frames.
Yeah.
I'm not exaggerating when I say this runs at 9 frames per second in a high mode.
Right, it's ridiculous. Like, why would you even make this?
So it's an N64 game.
Which
gotcha.
it kind of covers the really bad animation there a bit when it runs at 8 or
Why
9
wouldn't she
frames.
just shake her head? She's so upset about
This
this
is-
Dracula thing.
That's me getting confronted with how fucked up my order is at Taco Bell. Anyways, welcome to Castlevania Legacy of Darkness, the second N64 game. Xeon, do you have any experience with this?
Okay, so...
Oh my god, we
you guys
we can
were,
only play as Cornell at the beginning. I
oh,
forgot. You unlocked the others.
All right.
I guess we have to play as Cornell.
we
I
should
honestly
know.
wanted to play as other people.
This
but-
game wants you to use a memory pack. We do not have a working memory pack because N64 memory packs go bad. Oh, is it still cool? One moment. Yeah,
Necronomicon.
it's still pretty metal.
Yeah.
It's still
Yeah.
pretty metal. I feel like the other one was a bit more horror sounding.
Look at this intro cutscene.
Yeah.
This is good trailer material.
I mean, honestly, you know, all jokes aside, this is kind of a neat way to start.
Yeah, they're trying to be cinematic.
Yeah.
Let's see
like-
how long they keep it up.
Like, I mean, I could see how idiots could give this a high score. In
That's a big ask. I don't know.
in 1996. When did this game come out?
Please don't ask me hard questions like that while we're recording. I have to, my brain's all over the place making these title cards and arranging the month. If I were to pull up our document, I could tell you, but, Ebisu, he's my favorite guy from Going On.
So,
Must be
okay.
named after him.
So,
That's
You-
an
you-
insult.
Yeah, okay.
so previous videos, I had heard you guys like, why the hell would Xeon choose like Aggro chose 64 and
Xeon chose Legacy of Darkness, yeah.
It's like, what's
okay,
wrong
so
with you guys?
Now, I'm pretty sure Aggro just did it for the meme.
Mm-hmm.
I am doing it because, as I mentioned before to you, my very first Castlevania was 64.
Oh,
Yeah, because which made me think that the Castlevania franchise was bad for a while until you corrected me on this.
let's see. Your first Castlevania was 64. Oh, this is fucking cool.
Yeah, it is.
We're having a moment here.
It took forever. It was a huge build-up, but
Well,
this
it's very
one's actually
dramatic.
cool.
It's like the opening of a movie where you get the title, the credits, and
As someone who played 64 before this, it was really annoying because, like, I've seen all these environments. You're just going through them really slowly.
like, I like that Death is here to do the ritual himself.
Good to see Death getting his hands dirty for once, instead of like hiring humans.
It's kind of
that
weird.
wish to pay him
that's
tribute.
good. Boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, that's pretty rad.
Yeah.
Like I feel like this intro is really making promises it's not going to keep.
But hey, you get to see Dracula at the very beginning.
Yeah. Spoilers: Dracula's in this game. Oh, it's like the story of this, like, and then Dracula burned down Cornell's village.
Yeah, probably. Skellington. You know, there's not a village. Oh my god. Oh fuck, skeletons.
He shattered when he fell.
Okay, that's actually okay. This game's great. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
This is,
It is far better than the
What?
first.
Why are there no sounds?
right?
There's
Okay,
some.
there are. It's
They're
really
insanely
awful.
quiet.
Wow. Like he just.
Yeah, he even makes a yell underneath it.
Yeah,
Wait,
why is
world.
it so
Okay, one
balanced wrong?
Like the music, the whole audio chain is clippingly loud. because
Yeah.
The N64's output is a little hot, as it turns out. Get it? Because this village is burning down.
Heyo.
So yeah, this came out in 1999.
Jesus Christ. Christ.
So, which do you want, Sonic Adventure or this?
Oh no.
Oh no.
I know my only choice I had. I didn't have a Dreamcast.
Also known as Blue Crescent Moon. Through magic of the
See,
ancients,
I know that from Castlevania
this
Judgment.
man-beast warrior obtained a physical body of near immortality.
I'm looking forward to that video with you, Zeon.
Surpasses that of
But
a
yeah, so
wild
to explain
beast.
why I chose this game,
The man-beast.
The man beast.
Choosing
Yeah,
to
we're
live
explaining why the
harmoniously with
Bullet Club is
sealed
hanging out
away
in
their
town.
enormous
What's up with these
magical
man
powers
beasts?
To prevent them from being used.
what?
These
However,
ripped ass
Through
motherfuckers.
severe ascetic training, Cornell acquired the art for
Why do you
releasing
treat
the
us like
sealed
outsiders?
man
No one
beast
can be
power.
that ripped. You must be a demon.
After a year of traveling and ascetic training, Cornell rushed back to his village.
I thought this game had no voice acting at all, so I'm actually kind of surprised to hear voice acting.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Legacy
engulfing
of
the
Darkness
village
has
in
a
a lotus
significant boost to
flower of flames.
production values.
As it turns out, it's 4 megabytes larger
His
than
only living blood relative,
the last one,
his
or
sister
4
Ada,
megabits.
Well,
I
was
hope I
carried
didn't
away
misread it
by
as
the
megabits,
evil
but yeah,
spirit.
4
Now,
megabyte.
he must
I had
save her.
always heard, though,
Cornell
that like the
uses
first game had
man-wolf's
voice acting
acute
and this
sense
one
of
didn't
smell to
because
track
they
the
couldn't
scent
fit it with like
of his
everything
sister's
else.
Maybe they cut out Reiner's.
Maybe.
Reinhard Schneider.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that might
Reinhard
be a
Schneider.
thing.
Fernandez.
Yeah, they probably cut it out of there
We
too.
go
Version.
back
Hey, it's
8
Fernandez.
years in
Yeah.
time.
The one time they
Before the
actually
period
translated
in
it
which
correctly,
these two
apparently.
young
I don't.
warriors risked
I
their
still don't know.
lives
I still don't know which is right.
against the devil.
Honestly,
Yeah.
I don't know.
The
I
truth
just know
that has been
Belnades sounds a bit
shrouded in the
cooler.
gloom
It does.
of darkness
Nothing against
I mean-
Hispanic last
will be
names.
revealed.
Belnades
I mean-
is just really cool and interesting sounding.
I mean, there's a reason they stuck with it later in the series.
because it sounds
Right.
more mystical.
Yeah, it sounds a lot more.
I mean, both of
Magic.
them sound
Whereas
Hispanic.
Mr. Fernandez is the
Is
the
this like a
fucking
math
sponsor of the sponsor of Anime Club. That's not as exotic when you think about it like that.
teacher? I forgot that you literally had a teacher named
Mr. Fernandez, and he was the sponsor of the Anime Club.
No, that
so.
was Hernandez.
Oh yeah, that was Hernandez.
Okay.
But Fernandez is very close.
Fernandez
is
is
much more of a
incredible.
normal name,
Yeah, I'm curious what the.
at least to us Americans.
Because I'm pretty sure he is Hispanic.
Maybe.
So,
Do.
so yeah, the
Look
reason
at
I
these
chose
frames.
this,
Yeah,
Wow.
no, this is 100% better than the last version.
yeah. It's like I said,
Still not good.
I chose it, like, N64 game was my first Castlevania. And I kept hearing, oh, this one's so much better, it makes all these improvements, and, like, it's actually a good game. And there's all these asshole retro fucking gamers on YouTube that will keep pointing to this one as the one good 3D Castlevania.
Oh! Whoa! I was like, oh man, I'm gonna have to roll back what Zeon's saying. He's gonna throw out some mad shade here that I disagree with. And then you finish
Nope,
with that, and
no.
I'm like, holy shit!
Yeah, I think it was, I think the most recent time I had heard it was it My Life in Gaming, I think was calling it, like, the only, like, 3D Castlevania games that actually gets the feel of, like, what Castlevania is supposed to be. And I'm like, the fuck is wrong with these people? So yeah, like, this is me exposing myself to it directly, just so I can finally have an opinion, so when I say that it's shit, I'm not just going off of the basis of the last game.
Right. Well, that's good. It's important for people to expose themselves to harmful substances for
Yeah,
science.
no, like, you know, self-harm is, you know, a completely valid way of going through life.
It's an exploratory experience. So we can't save
can't
because we
save.
don't have a functional memory pack. We will.
We'll be fine.
We'll get one sometime soon.
Those ghosts are actually reminiscent of the ghosts from
Or
Symphony
Wolfenstein's.
on Saturn.
Oh yeah, you're right. They do look bad.
Yeah, they look really bad.
Admittedly, there's no way they can look as bad as the one on Saturn's. You would
D-pad.
need way more polygons to have that dumb of a face.
Yes.
Okay, wait. There are polygonal...
No.
Okay.
No. But I'm saying to portray the doofy face the ghosts on Symphony of the Night Saturn have, you would need much more articulation with your art.
So the Saturn adds in new enemies.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
many,
new area.
many new enemies that
Wow.
don't 100% look right.
Yeah,
No.
I heard that, like, the sprite work on that one is...
Rough to say
yeah.
the least.
Like, I've seen, like, some of the level design stuff, and I'm like, it aesthetically kind of clashes with the rest of the game.
A little bit. The environments I don't have as much of an issue with overall.
Like the main
it's
thing
more
I'd
it's
seen.
more the sprites, honestly.
Okay, like the main thing I had seen was like this weird tree with a face that looked really goofy and just did not look like anything from Symphony of the Night.
Yeah, that's. I think I remember what you're talking about. Yeah, it doesn't look. Doesn't look great. So Bob, what's your experience with this?
I bought this growing up. I was really excited for it, even though I played the last one and it kind of scarred me. But I thought they showed pictures of this character doing that, and it looked really cool.
Bob's like, this one's werewolf cool. I gotta get it.
Fair.
I didn't even know he was a werewolf yet, I don't think.
Bob's like, it's an anime boy. I want to play.
Basically.
Yeah. He shoots energy beams and he's got a tight ass. I need to play as that man. Hashtag life goals. Also, real quick, okay, after there aren't enemies, I'm gonna ask you to do something. I mean, to be fair, this opening is a much more finished game.
Right, this feels like a real game now.
So, are those just monster closets and they're gonna keep coming out until you smash them, or
maybe?
There's actual
I don't think so,
targeting
though.
in this.
Yes.
The last one had targeting.
Did it? Okay.
It's
It
just
just doesn't work well.
really rough.
Power up!
That effect was cool. I'm glad they thought about doing an effect.
I thought that could break those.
The sad thing is they made 4 playable campaigns.
What do you want me
instead
to
of
look
one
at?
good game. I just want you to get close to the camera with your chest facing towards it because I'm trying to decipher.
Oh, no.
Are you wearing okay, you're just wearing a very open shirt.
Yes.
Got it.
Just a, like, huge V-neck.
By the way, everyone look forward to Bob wearing a, like, ribbon around his waistline like that. That's his new aesthetic for the live streams.
I like how it's got like
We're gonna stick him in leggings and that, and Bob's just gonna be halfway to Shantae.
okay, with
My
the
God.
white hair and like the big exposed chest.
Yes.
He kind of reminds me of Ricardo Montalban from Wrath of Khan.
Yes.
No,
That's
he's definitely
definitely
going
his
for that
aesthetic.
for some reason, and that's fine, I guess. But I don't understand why.
I mean, it's an aesthetic.
It is an aesthetic. It's a very strong mood.
Yeah, no. Like, I mean, it just screams pussy magnet. Look at this man.
Look at this man. He had to leave the village so that way he could concentrate on his training and stop getting laid.
It's like, God damn it, Cornell, you're so hot. You keep setting our village on fire. Get the fuck out.
He's like, I'm sorry. Dang.
Oh, no.
What? What's wrong?
Well, this.
You know, honestly, the texture work on this isn't bad either. Like,
No, and this is with a memory pack, so we
Right,
don't know
it really
how much
helps.
that's the memory pack and how much isn't.
Right.
'Cause I haven't seen it.
I was just comparing it to the last game. Like, it does look a lot better.
It looks vastly better. It looks like a game that's done.
If I remember
Yeah.
right after this, we go to the beginning of the regular game.
Right.
And so you get the direct comparison.
oh, Jesus. Okay, I thought he just got, like, impaled and he was just gonna, like, hang there.
Still, this is really rough overall for 1999.
It is.
Like, this reminds me a lot of early to mid PS1 titles. You know, like Overblood.
Yeah, I can see that.
People who've played Overblood are very mad at me for that comparison.
Oh,
Probably.
man, the audio in this is
Because I-
really weird.
Because I made them remember Overblood. What? It has a very specific spot it wants to make the water sound from.
Right? It's just, it's
That
so...
was close.
For those at
Oh
home,
no!
for those at home, like the,
Only one water
Yeah.
spout makes a sound. Feel
Yeah.
free to put on headphones, you'll hear it too.
so bad.
To be honest, someday we may end up getting an HDMI modded N64, but I don't know. So that way we can have purely digital sound. Until YouTube
Fancy.
fucks it up a bit. But that's what they do with everything, so. Speaking of which, my videos are finishing processing into fucking 4K for the premieres. The premiere still only runs it in 1080.
What?
Because it just
doesn't want to deal with
YouTube
that.
doesn't want to deal with that much bandwidth simultaneously.
Oh no, the ship
Lame.
sank.
I guess that happened, okay.
Yeah.
Good thing you got out in time.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, no, this intro is insane after the last game. Like, it feels
Yeah.
like it's gonna
There
be a
are
real video game.
cutscenes, there's structured moments,
There's
there's
set pieces.
story beats.
Yeah.
Quote, quote.
It would still be playing terribly. Luckily, I've played this game way too much, so, you know.
Right. Yeah, Bob's our expert, or legacy expert,
I'm
because
just
I've
saying-
never beaten this or 64,
Yeah.
and that's fine.
And I'm just saying, like if Bob were to tell me right now, no, this is actually a pretty good, solid game, I might believe him based on how well he's playing and just all the cool shit I'm seeing on screen.
So,
yeah, luckily
And
that
then it turned into Orphan on the PS2.
but it's got the Rondo music.
And we're doing
Oh,
that
wow,
Rondo
you're
fight.
right.
Rondo? That's a good game. I'm fucking losing it. This is our winning strat.
Maybe.
Also, he grunts like Johnny Young Bosch.
He does.
does.
If he ended up being Johnny Young Bosch, I wouldn't be terribly surprised.
No way, because like he didn't start doing voice acting until Trigun, and that was like 2001
that's true.
or so. Maybe
You know
2000.
Tara Strong is actually in Tony Hawk 3 and 4.
Really?
Or at least Tony Hawk 3, yeah. It's like
Okay, these things are way
virtually
more
the beginning of her career. Yeah, I was gonna say you have the powered up shot. I wouldn't
That's a
be
heal.
surprised if
I know I'm near
No,
legally
wait.
finished them, but yeah, it was
When would
roast
Tony
as
Hawk-
chicken.
When would Tony Hawk? Tony Hawk 3 was like,
Tony Hawk 3 was 2000.
yeah, she had been voice acting for a while. by the way.
2000? 2001? Yeah, it's
There we
2000
go.
or 2001.
I think her earliest role was Little Mermaid 2. I think she's the daughter in that.
I have no frame of reference for when that came out other than after Little Mermaid.
Middle school for me, so late 90s, mid 90s.
So 83?
Oh, it auto heals me when I go to that next area.
Oh, I was worried about
Oh well,
that.
it's fine. We'll get more. Hey, there's now we got the Hunchback guys.
Okay,
Fleet Man,
it's
if you
really
will.
weird
Okay,
that
so
he
that's
just,
what they're going for here. Got it.
like. It's really weird that he just kind of, I guess, throws energy.
Yeah.
He did his ascetic training where he avoids thoughts for a whole year. People listening to this are like, why would he avoid thinking for a whole year? And I'd be like, that's what you think I said. Like, be gone. Thoughts.
Oh.
Look, we're building on the earlier lore that he had to leave town to stop getting laid for 10 minutes. Look at him! I'm pretty sure any woman he found in that village would have smaller boobs.
I mean, fair.
I don't
Root.
think. I think the only lady in Castlevania 64 that could have larger boobs is Carmilla, and she's evil.
we have just walked into the original Castlevania 64, unfortunately.
You know, because it says Root.
Yes.
I'm surprised the sign didn't say I am Root. Oh, shit! Remember this set piece? I'm gonna be real with you, Bob.
Yeah.
I would have been fucking furious over how redundant this was.
Oh yeah. No, it set in after that first section, which was kind of cool.
I mean, maybe it's a twist, maybe it's a surprise, but if I started Resident Evil 3 and it was original for 20 minutes and then was just Resident Evil 2 again, I would probably be even more disappointed than I am already. Which is to say, I don't like Resident Evil 3. I've never beaten it. Someday I'm going to, but
So, is this game going to just be the regular story mode from 64, but with a werewolf boy now?
Basically.
Kinda, yeah. That's my understanding.
Oh yeah. You didn't know?
No.
This is basically an expansion
I
pack.
thought.
It
my
really
God.
is. This is Castlevania
Like the-
64 Brood Wars.
The promise was making that game better. Like that's how
Finishing it.
Yeah, finishing it. Like it,
But then why did that? Like, I always thought that was fucking great.
Do the crouch T pose and fly away.
But yeah, I was always under the impression that like, oh, they added new story modes and they like created new environments and
they
did create new
technically
environments.
did do both of those things
Well,
you said.
yeah.
Technically, yeah, but you
But,
would
like,
expect it at a more
you know,
significant.
to a more significant degree, especially like if you're gonna remove the voice acting from the first game. I was thinking like, oh shit, they must have run out of room. They couldn't fit it all.
I
like,
mean, they added two
so-
story modes, so they could have not fit the stuff because of that. It's only
It's so weird that it's like but
it's
the story
only
modes are-
33% larger file size than the last game, like cartridge size. So think about that. It's a third larger with twice as many story modes.
But it's reusing all the same assets for the most part.
But if there's spoken dialogue in those story
Purifying.
modes, that's an infinitive verb. That's not
purifying.
Okay, you got me.
Maybe it's
that's
that
probably
being an adverb? Purifying? I feel like that's like I guess it could be either really, because it could be a purifying light. You're now describing the light, or it could be John was down there purifying the water, and then that would be an infinitive verb. Either way, it's not a whole name for an item.
It's nighttime. It's raining now.
So I noticed you're in action view.
Yes.
Is there another viewpoint?
There is, and they
Battle
don't.
view.
Battle view. Wait.
Battle view is good for when you're in a battle, because I think it'll always snap the camera at your foe.
So
You can
boss fights.
Yes.
Okay.
Because, like, right now, we're worried about the fucking... That was a bad time for it to flash lightning.
Yeah, it was.
It's like, you can't see well. Fuck you, game. This is upsetting.
Yeah, I'm shocked by how this is just...
The rest of 64 is so much better than the opening area. Why would you keep it?
I don't know why they wouldn't just cut it entirely. They truncated it. If I remember right, I don't need to do that much. Here.
Oh, right. Fucking...
What the fuck?
Oh, no.
A Thundercat shows up to bust your balls.
It's like...
You should change to Battle View. Or he's dead, because you're overpowered.
Yes.
You know, this isn't fair to Reinhardt.
I think they upgrade him too.
I'm just looking at this like...
Why?
So much.
How the fuck was that a Castlevania villain?
I don't know. Maybe... I don't know. How is that guy a Castlevania protagonist? I feel like they were making
He's
a
a pretty
Thundercat
anime
game
boy.
on the side.
Like-
Well, I mean that thing came from the last version. Remember, you fought it.
Yeah,
too.
I know.
Okay.
I know. But it never stopped being funny.
No.
It's fucking...
It's
what
just-
the hell is the name of the dude from fucking Thundercat?
I was about to say, like, yeah, he's
Panthro.
steroid... Tigra.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's somewhere between Panthro and Tiger, because it's clearly
Yeah.
male. Like, it's going for a I'm very masculine and bulky thing.
Well, I mean, Tigra's a boy also.
Oh yeah, but he's a boy. He's not. He's not.
He's not a man.
He's not black.
He's not ripped and black like Panthro.
Now I
What
got
was it,
two
So now
axes.
you can level up your axes.
Yes.
Okay.
Let's see what that
Okay.
What the fuck?
I don't even want to know. Just keep going.
Yes.
Explode! Oh!
Wait. I think a lightning strike. Yes.
Oh, that's awesome!
That's pretty cool. I thought you just
Wait,
hit something and it blew
but I
up.
thought this game was bad.
Sometimes good things are in bad games.
Where were the good things in Lords of Shadow?
The cake is a lie joke.
Oh,
Thank
no.
you for walking straight into that. I just got another opportunity to bring up the cake is a lie joke in Lords of Shadow this month. A thing Mr. Feel somehow forgot. Because we were talking, I was like, I love that cake is a lie joke. And he's like, yeah. And then Bob's like, man, that joke was implemented terribly. And he's like, wait, I thought you were kidding. That's in the game.
Yeah, no, I was listening to that. That was the developer one, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
I think it was in that. I don't know. It's a blur. I've been
Oh,
working
no,
on
I
so
think that
many
was the
things.
big thing to mention. Like,
One of those
Something.
podcasts we do. It's always good to remind people of the...
This is a new thing they added. Isn't this great? I have to have both levers and do a platforming puzzle. That's something I'm excited to do.
I feel like you can consider any level of platforming in this game a platforming puzzle, because it's puzzling how bad it is. So that thing in the middle appeared. Oh, okay.
Yeah, now I can get over to that extra area.
I mean,
But
this is
there's-
better than what was originally here in this game.
I feel like
Right.
like no platforming segment in this can be as bad as the music box platforming segment in Lords of Shadow.
I still have nowhere near as many problems as that as I've heard you and Bob had. Like when we all finished the game and you two were livid about that, I was confused.
Yeah, I don't know how you got through it so easily, because like I would just fall in every fucking pit. Like
Yeah.
I couldn't land on the gears quite right, and the floaty fucking shit jump mechanics.
Yeah.
Like, I don't mind if you have bad jump mechanics,
Mm-hmm.
but if you're gonna have bad jump, don't you fucking give me precision platforming to do, you pieces of shit.
Yeah, that's this entire game. 64 is that bad. And this doesn't really make it better. It runs better, though. So that makes it better in a way.
Right?
Like, I'm sitting there looking at this, I'm like, at least...
I just want to bring up 8-Bit Skate came out the year this did.
Oh, no.
I just...
But yeah,
I mean,
honestly, I'm gonna say right now, I at least have more respect for this than I do Lords of Shadow, because like there's like level design here, and like there's like the cool cutscenes. It looks like some people gave a shit, and we're trying to actually like make a unique gaming product and not just a rip-off of a pre-existing game.
3 pre-existing games, but because it's
Yeah.
Shadow Class and God of War and one other I can't remember right now. We were talking about it during that live stream and I've just blinked out. Hey Bob, how's this?
This is always fun and delightful. There
And
we go.
do you run a retro gaming YouTube channel? In a way, I guess.
Right? I mean,
Look at what we're
breaking
doing
it
right
down,
now. I
right?
don't fucking know. It is funny that it's really hard to put this channel in a box, you know? Like
Yeah,
we
I
do
mean,
retro and contemporary.
God.
We do a lot
I
of
want to be able to
podcasts.
look down there, but I can't.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, well.
I
Yeah.
mean,
So wait, does that mean... What game was I playing? That means this game is inferior to Tony Hawk 3 when it comes to camera controls. Congrats.
yeah, like trying to recommend your channel to people is always a bit weird. Like Castlevania month has made it really easy because I'm just like,
Yeah.
you're doing, oh, you like Castlevania? My friends are doing Castlevania videos. They're pretty fucking awesome. You get to see the entire franchise for the most part.
Yeah, no, like the only things we're missing is a weird phone game
Oh,
and the MSX and Amiga
yeah.
stuff, which actually, the Mr. stuff showed up in the middle of this month, so we're gonna get that down the road. I can't remotely begin to plan how quickly I can assemble and get a Mr. console
Oh,
running.
good. This opened.
That
Oh.
seems...
yeah, like
that
I
seems
saw
impractical
a
to-
GameSack's video on that, and that looked really neat.
The Mister is a really neat thing. It's basically an FPGA box that anyone can write software for, and everyone's working together to make tons of emulators for it.
That's cool.
And since it's FPGA based, it
No.
has no
There's a
input
ghost in
latency.
there.
You're just getting fucked by all sorts of ghouls.
That's like, yeah, why did you jump in the ghost box?
He got scared and jumped in the coffin with him. What?
I thought that it was just the skeleton, so I was going to jump next to him and hit
Yeah.
him, and then the ghost appeared and hurt me.
But
This is a valid strategy in 64. Wait, did it disappear? Oh, I'm mad.
Yeah.
That was a lot of stuff. Is there a button to open doors? Like the action button to pick up stuff?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
I just didn't think it would work there, because it feels like it'd be a wholly separate
Destructible
thing.
thing, maybe.
Destructible or just... I've used the door button in one other area, and it fully loaded in a new area.
Yes,
so
correct.
I didn't expect it to work in an area where
In
it
an
didn't
area
load
where
some-
it didn't need to load.
Right.
A new area. Yeah. I get that. Okay, try to open one at a time, so
Right.
that way we don't have a repeat.
Oh, come on.
So about the platforming of this.
Okay, yeah, now it looks terrible.
Yeah, no, it's a really rough game.
Yeah.
I cannot stress how insane it is that this came out the same year as Ape Escape. And I know that's Sony at their peak, right?
Okay.
It's
now,
end generation for Sony. They're trying harder on
Oh,
first
God, I
party.
picked up a knife instead. Well, I got roast chicken, though.
At least I got chicken.
Yeah, basically.
okay, so
People tuning in did not expect that one.
I was like, is he going to say it? I'm thinking it. I'm
Yeah.
not going to say it, though.
when did Mega Man Legends come out?
Well before this.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Is it 97 or 98, Bob?
Oh! It's before Ocarina of Time, the same year, though. So I think that's 98.
That's 98, yeah. Mega Man Legends. Because Mega Man Legends actually had the first in-game targeting system, right, Bob?
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna make you own up for constantly, and you never should have told me that it beat Ocarina of Time to it just barely.
Yeah, it's just that it was so much rougher in implementation, it's hard to even call it the same thing.
But hey, it's innovation. Yeah, Castlevania or Mega Man Legends came out in Japan in '97, in America in '98, because it's got a lot of
Okay.
dialogue they had to translate.
Right.
Speaking of which, holy shit,
Oh, a
Xeon.
werewolf.
Uh-huh.
Wait, oh, are they? Oh, werewolves, okay. Let me tell you about the Japanese version audio for Symphony of the Night.
Roast chicken.
It is ludicrous how much more professional their recording was. Like, I'm not
Yeah.
saying performance. I'm saying
Oh my
their,
God,
audio,
whoops.
like their
their
audio
audio quality
quality.
sounds like a fucking audiobook on CD.
Yeah, no.
Our audio quality sounds like if your Yakitate Abridged sounds more professional than the PlayStation 1 version of Symphony of the Night
That
from an
makes me
audio
sad.
quality point. Yeah.
What?
'Cause we
what
didn't even
the
have
heck did
these
Nice
mics.
turn into?
Right,
Look
yeah.
at this.
What was it?
It looks like a blue thing in the middle of fire.
Yeah.
I mean, that's cool. Whatever, man. Powering up your sub-weapons is one of the cool things in Castlevania.
Actually,
yes. Normally you just get duplicated and triplicated. What's
audio
up?
quality is one of the reasons why I also like the redub of Symphony.
Yeah, I mean, I appreciate the redub of Symphony, but there's something about the over-the-top stage play-like performance because it's like Broadway.
Yeah,
and I think that's fitting to the drama that is Castlevania.
But like, I feel like that's still there, like to an extent. Like, I feel like the performances in Rondo, or in the Symphony redub, are about on par with like what you would see in like Curse of Darkness. Like, you know, it's still a little over the top. It's still theatrical. Like when you have ones like Belmont, son of Belmont.
I feel like. You can just leave.
I'm trying, but the camera keeps wanting to show me that.
Sweet
I know better
God.
than
Oh
just...
my God! What a.
Game's
Okay.
made by a group of Hitlers. Anyway. He learned it from you, Bob. Oh, he coming! Oh, he coming!
Good luck, merman.
Try and Catch Me, featuring Bob and a Merman. What the fuck were we just talking about? Okay. Richter in those performances, nothing to the actor at all. This is we're discussing voice direction mostly.
Right.
Right? Not performances. Is nowhere near Hector's performance in Curse of Darkness.
Well, that's because he's Crispin Freeman, and nobody gets to be Crispin Freeman.
But that's the thing. Crispin Freeman is tonally close to the original Symphony dub. He has that deep conviction in every word, every sentence, dripping with emotion.
This guy again.
Which just reminded me, like, Crispin Freeman, so irreplaceable that he is the only character from Slayers to appear in, like, multiple studios dubs of Slayers.
Good lord.
Yeah, because...
I mean, I understand Lena Inverse, maybe people don't agree with how she sounds.
Yeah.
They're wrong, but okay.
I mean,
They're wrong. It's factually inaccurate. It is definitely false.
Yeah, like, I mean, the girl ADV hired was fine, but she's no Lisa Ortiz.
Right, right.
But I was gonna say, though, that, like, yeah, Crispin Freeman, like, when they got to the movie that Zelgadis was in, like he was the one actor who came back and was like, I'm Zelgadis. That is me. I'm calling dibs. You have the rights to that. I'm gonna be in it. And then when Funimation did the seasons 4 and 5, he came back again, along with the core cast.
I have to wonder if Ortiz has some weird exclusivity with a small company that doesn't matter.
Well, I don't know. Like she.
Yeah,
there
she
could
came back
just
for
be a
Funimation.
contract thing. Oh, she came back for Funimation.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, Funimation outsourced that dub to the people who dubbed for kids, basically.
There we go. That'd
there
be
it
why.
is.
That'd be
'Cause
why. That was my theory.
Lena Inverse comes back for the Pokemon newer seasons, though, and that's not for kids anymore.
That's true. Huh.
Well, she did like a cameo thing, right?
She was a minor character in X and Y, but she was in it for like 4 episodes or so.
Okay.
She's one of the roller skating gym leader.
I love how
I
we're
can't
having
remember.
a fucking discussion about how important Lisa Ortiz is to that dub. And for some reason, to this day, I can't fucking stop getting comments about how Ape Escape 2's European dub is fine. I'm like, is Ash there? Is Misty there? Then I don't give a shit. No, it's not fine. I'm sorry you want every character in your video game to have an identical Cockney accent, but it's bad. Speaking of which, there are plenty of English people who agree.
All right.
And they aren't even like, oh, hey, I prefer the American because it's the Pokemon voice actors. They just go, I hate this dub because everyone has a Cockney accent.
Yeah. What was
All
it?
right.
Oh.
Got to the castle.
Hey, we're
He's
at a
like, well,
cutscene.
it's time to oil up. Just gets a fucking giant bottle of suntan lotion and puts it on his chest only.
It's reflective from that point.
God, that would be fucking good. PS1 or N64 era reflections are the
So what I'm
best.
hearing is we need to have this remade as a 360 launch title, so we get the right amount of bloom on his chest.
Yes.
Right, yeah.
And of course, like his shirt now has a fur shader on it, because it was made out of crushed velvet, and you just didn't know until the 360 remaster.
It would be really interesting
someone-
to see these games remade.
Can someone make that model for me? I would really appreciate a Sourceville Baker model of a crushed velvet shirt wearing fucking.
Yeah. Honestly, like I'm surprised like no like fan hack of this game has been made where it's like, look, we fixed the camera and like the platforming mechanics and the lock
extending his finger as he grabs it, tries to. But yeah, no,
Look,
you're
there,
right.
There are too many problems. That's
I mean, one that.
Yeah.
Two, there's a lot of.
yikes.
So
Ortega?
about lack of voice.
Haha,
Yeah.
Shocking to find the great Cornell, but
in a place like this.
What is this? A crossover episode? Oh, hello.
Grant the Net. Oh no! What the fuck?
Some dude from a PS1 RPG's here.
right?
Okay.
Even a man wolf is nothing but a trapped dog in a cage.
Ortega, thank God you're here. I was gonna make some cheese salsa and I needed your help.
Okay, so he has a wolf rifle.
I know.
I think,
Oh.
but I'm not sure.
God, he looks like a Street Fighter like 3 character.
He really looks like he could be from Legend of Dragoon. I just don't know.
Right?
Like,
he could be
he-
from any PS1 RPG. Lunar,
Yeah.
Legend of Legaia.
I can totally see that guy being in a Chrono Cross. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Or Legend of Legaia.
Oh. He's
Oh,
got
no,
that
he's-
dark aura.
Ora.
Dracula,
Don't
he
be a
steals
fool.
men's souls and makes them their slaves.
I like they didn't have room for a space between the exclamation point and the A from the next word.
Have you sold your soul to the devil?
He's working with Dracula, so
Yeah, this is
But
way
you
more
will find
ambitious
everything else
story-wise
soon
than,
enough,
than
Cornell.
anything in that first game. Like we played a lot of it. We didn't get any dialogues like this.
also it's character motivation. It ties them to the environment, it motivates them.
Like, you know,
Yeah, we didn't get any of that.
this,
Yeah.
this looks serviceable. Like, if I had
This
played
looks
this,
like a bad game that's finished.
Yes.
Yeah.
64, as Aggro so eloquently put it, looked like a tech demo that wasn't finished. It's fucking accurate, man.
Yeah, okay. So this is now we're already introducing the day and night mechanic. So that's the night door. I can't go in there since it's day now, so I'm gonna have to use the day door that's on the other side.
So there are wolf doors, is what I'm hearing.
Nope,
No.
just time doors.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
okay.
Just time
Like
doors.
time death.
Okay, so it's not like at night you become a wolf man and then you can break through the wolf door.
No.
It would be really funny if they pulled a Castlevania 2 and every time it went to night, you get a text pop up and you turn into a wolf.
Instead, you have that little meter on your next to your health bar.
It'd be great if there was a predecessor to Sonic Unleashed, is what I'm trying to say.
Why? Why would you say that?
Because I'm lying.
Oh man, that's how it works.
You know?
I love N64 stereo panning, where a thing is near the right side of the screen, so it is exclusively right channel.
It's very immersive, very cohesive. Oh man, that was
That really fucking close.
Yeah.
Oof.
Oh, I thought Bob was gonna eat
there-
shit on that.
I forget, is there fall damage in this game?
I think so.
Okay. Only one way to find out. No, Bob! Don't do it!
You can't save.
We don't need even a second extra of this fucking game.
Gonna let it drop again.
Yeah.
There we go.
This is really weird. I see Bob have really good timing with things in 3D space, but in 2D space, he's like,
Oh, what? Like, get your
well,
ass
now his
cheeked?
ass is gone.
Right?
He's
Tragic.
No,
yeah,
my
no.
sexy werewolf ass.
If Cornell said that, I would die. If he said that in Judgment, I would just be confused. I would be like, you're what? Dude, you're like nothing but blades.
Oh my god, I forgot what they did to him.
Yeah.
Oh wait, he's a snake now.
He's
Like it actually
Oh,
has
man.
textures and stuff, and an
Yeah,
angle you can see
okay.
him. This is
I have to
weird.
admit,
He's a lot
like,
more
something-
cylindrical looking instead of bone floating in midair looking. It's hard to describe, but
Wait, is this a white dragon?
yes,
Kind of,
That's
yeah.
what
Oh.
they're going for.
I was saying, this is actually kind of a rad interpretation of them.
Yeah, it's only 2 heads instead of 4. So I
Yeah.
guess they had extra polygons to make the 2 heads look good.
Also, I kind of dig how it tops down.
Yeah, it didn't do that before.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no.
Oh, that sounds horrible.
It became a nightmare.
It was insanely hard to figure out the depth of the scene. So is this only in boss view that it does this?
Maybe.
Can you even change that at this point? Maybe Bob killed one of the heads super fast. Because it already dropped a ton of this from you killing something.
It might have been a whole head. I thought it was the 2 levels of one head, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, maybe it was 2 levels of one head. It did turn black when that happened. So that way it's exactly as hard as the 4-head one, you know?
Yeah. Okay.
And it drops exactly as much stuff, so it has as much health bar. There we go.
Okay.
Now go grab shit quickly. Cure ampule.
Get those freaking cards. Those are vital.
You gotta catch them all.
They will change it from day to night.
So, man, Circle of the Moon's a much better game than this, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. What war criminal would say otherwise?
Someone, I'm sure.
Someone with bad taste and controversial opinions?
I mean, hey, I'm not gonna sit here and describe their opinions. I'm just gonna throw it out there and say someone probably thinks that.
I didn't heal after that boss fight. That wasn't a real boss fight.
All right.
The device for opening and closing the iron bars. Some words have been engraved. You must close all the open eyelids.
Sure.
Without the lever.
Thank you for those 4 pages of text that meant nothing yet.
So, because Castlevania month has had me thinking of Castlevania non-stop.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah, and like the anniversary collection came out, I'm just like,
Yep, fall damage.
Oh, that
no.
sucks.
So where does it throw us? Is it at
No. Oh, God.
Okay, we're gonna cut
my
this
God.
off right here.
here.
You would think every time you look at a crystal or even run past a crystal,
You could
it would
heal or some
checkpoint.
checkpoint
Yeah,
or anything.
something.
But no.
No. Okay. Well, anyways, thank you all for joining us for Legacy of Darkness. It's clearly a vast improvement over a tech demo.
But still a very, very, very bad game.
It literally ranks as one of my least recommendable.
Yeah, it's way down there.
Yeah.
See, here's the problem though, and people have a problem like understanding where I'm coming from. This didn't reset the entire lore of Castlevania and shut down development on good Castlevania games.
Yeah.
So that's why I hate it less than Lords of Shadow.
No,
Because-
I would still rather play this than Lords of Shadow. Like this one, definitely. The first 64 regular, no, I'm not sure. It's a little bit closer. I'd probably still play it.
I would
but-
have to beat all 4 players on this, and then I would know what my opinion was.
Yeah, honestly, at some point, I do at least want to play through this so I
Yeah.
can have a first-hand experience, and I'd much rather do that than play
Lords of Shadow ever again.
Yeah, Lords of Shadow, like, I haven't even touched Lords of Shadow 2, and it looks like a miserable experience. I played about 30 minutes of Mirror and Fate, and I handed you back your 3DX, and I never wanted to touch that game again.
It's a really good game, I know, because it's 3D and it reviewed well from people who don't know what
By
frame rate
fucking
is.
morons. It reviewed well by fucking morons.
We
fucking hate crime motherfuckers. Fuck them.
We invited Xeon on our channel for like 1 video, and he's just like, fuck every retro YouTube gamer, fuck gamer reviewers. I mean, at least Mr. Feel only does half of this.
Well, look, okay, I've only got a limited number of videos. I need to, like, get it all out there now.
It's condensed.
Yeah.
You're like cream of mushroom soup,
Yeah.
but opinions.
Yeah.
Kool-Aid pack freaking Xeon here.